Hey, what's up, guys and gals? Killer Sushi 99 here, and we're going to continue with our Outback XT videos because I really love this thing. And so, what's been bugging me is in the Onyx edition of the XT, it has a really nice green stitching along inside of the Onyx edition, but I felt like there was something needed to kind of tie it together. I really didn't know what to do, but I knew I wanted to try to do a trim piece or something like they do in the Wilderness edition, kind of something to kind of tie the colors together, because the Onyx edition has the green stitching, but it's just missing something. So I started looking around, and so my main focus was something that was reversible. I didn't want to do something really permanent, like tear something apart, put a color on it, and then put it back together, and that's a permanent part of the car. So I looked around on eBay, and I found if you search under 2020-21 Outback Interior trim pieces or interior templates, you can actually find that there is out there they have kits basically that have trim pieces that are pre-formed plastic with a 3M tape on the back of it. And so looking around, I got OCD with the color, and so I really looked around for a green color that would match the green stitching the best I could. And so I ordered the kit, and this is what it looks like. If you just go out to eBay and just search, it looks like this. It just basically says that it fits the Crosstrek, Forester, Impreza. All the steering wheels are pretty much standard. So, but that's just a simple search on eBay. Looking for 2021 Outback Interior trim, and you'll get this. And there'll be other packages that you can find on eBay. And what this kit looks like is kind of like looks like a hydro dipped or painted on carbon fiber effect, which I really didn't care about because I knew I was going to paint it green anyway. So the kit comes and it's got different trim pieces, and so I went ahead and did the ring around the steering wheel, and I'll show you right here what this looks like. Okay. So this is what we ended up with. We have the trim piece here for the steering wheel. Now the interior piece is actually another piece I found on eBay that has a Subaru laser etched onto it. And of course this stuff comes pretty much from China because they're the ones that mass produce unusual pieces like this for different cars. So you'll find all kind of trim pieces and stuff. And some of the kits even had like for the vents and everything, which I wasn't going to go that far. I just wanted to add a little splash of color into the interior. And so what I was trying to do was just kind of pick up this green stitching that's in the Onyx edition that they wanted to use. And so that's a very strange color because it's not too yellow and it's not too green. It's kind of a strange in the middle, and even when the light hits it certain ways, it looks darker or lighter just depending on how the sun hits it or light hits it. So did a lot of looking around. I didn't want to do a custom color or mix up something myself because I just want to kind of keep it a very simple project. And so this color is actually pretty close, and even on camera it looks pretty yellow, but actually in person it's a lot greener than this. I can, you can believe me on that, because this looks very yellow, but in the actual car itself, it is pretty actually darker green than what the camera is showing. So the color I used was this Bear product, and it's called Gloss Venom. Hopefully you can see that. Gloss Venom, the number is P340-7. And so I was looking around for colors, and even on the cap you can kind of tell what I'm saying is it looks yellow, it looks green. It just depends on where the shade falls on it, the highlights are. And so it's pretty close. I mean, it is really close. You're going to get a little bit iridescence from the actual stitching because, as you know, it's got nylon material in it, so it's got a lot more reflective than the actual paint itself. So that is my green rag down here for reference to show you the difference in those colors for sure. And so from the outside, it does kind of pop in the interior because the interior is very dark in the Onyx edition. There's a lot of piano black in there, dark grays, as you can see in the interior. But you know, I could do some more of the interior, but I like just the simplicity of it. I don't want to go overboard with the color, just to kind of give it something in the side of it that kind of ties that green stitching in. Could possibly even do like a center console or something like that, but I don't want it to be too loud in there because it is a very bright color. And so, but anyway, it's just a fun little project I was trying to do. And also, you know, like I was saying, the best part of it is if you put that in there and you don't like it, you can just take it off. It's just an overlay. It just lays right on there, and it's laser cut. You can see that it fits really close, very tight. These kits. And so that's completely removable. You know, if you put it in there and you say, "Oh, I hate that," or "I want to change it," you can always just pop it off and just put you some more 3M tape on there, change whatever you want to change about it, put it back in. There's nothing permanent about it, which is kind of what I was going for. So, you know, and you can really go crazy with this, even if you have another model of Subaru. I mean, think for instance, there's something that you want to do that has, you know, like a design of some kind. Like if you have something that you want to get, you know, really custom with, you could even probably do a wrap on one of these pieces and just pop it on there and let it roll and not have a problem with it. And so hopefully I showed you something a little unique for the Outback. And even if you got a you know, Forester or a XZ or whatever, you know, Crosstrek or whatever you have, those are pretty much universal, so you could use these kits on those too. So just you can go crazy with it, whatever you want to put on the trim pieces, because the trim pieces themselves, you know, they're pretty good size if you get the kit. So you could put pretty much anything on this if you wanted to. I just spray painted green just because I wanted the color of it. And this was kind of like my test pieces. These are my test pieces just to kind of see how that bare paint flowed out. And I'm a painter by trade many years ago, so I'm very particular about paint. And so this bare paint, I mean, it flowed out really smooth, really flat, no fisheye, no orange peel. It was kind of a warm day when I shot this in like 3 light coats just to give it good coverage, and it came out really good. So yeah, for spray paint, which I'm not really ever a fan of, but you know, in this case it was just something for interior trim, so it's not like it's got to deal with exterior, you know, stresses of rain or dirt or whatever. So it was working for what I wanted to do. So yeah, so hopefully you get inspired and get you one of these kits off of eBay. It was $36 for basic kit. It goes up higher if you want to get crazy with it and get all the trim pieces for cover. But for me, I was just trying to do the steering wheel, so I wanted to keep it simple. So there you have it. So thanks for watching, and have a great day.